Two bombs have exploded at a cathedral in the town of Jolo in the southern Philippines. At least 18 people were killed and scores others wounded. The first blast occurred during Sunday Mass, sending churchgoers rushing outside where a second bomb detonated. The attack on the island of Jolo comes less than a week after voters there rejected its inclusion in a Muslim autonomous area. In other parts of the Mindanao island group, which includes Jolo, the referendum was overwhelmingly approved. All right, let's cross straight to our Southeast Asia correspondent, Bastian Hartig. Bastian, are there any more details that you can give us about this attack?
Well, we do know, as you said, Anya, that there were two bombs that exploded in that church, or rather one inside of the church as that Mass was going on, and then the other a bit later outside, presumably in the parking lot of the church, just as security forces and rescue workers were rushing to the scene to secure the perimeter and to help the victims. So we know that there were a couple of soldiers posted outside of the church who may be also among the victims. Most of the victims are civilians, but there are some troops also among those victims. We know that some victims have been airlifted out of Jolo to Zamboanga, which is on the main island in the southern Philippines on Mindanao. Anya?
Bastian, is there any indication yet who might be behind these bombings?
Well, so far, no group has claimed responsibility for this attack, but there is a number of extremist groups operating in that area. However, the main culprit that the Filipino authorities are eyeing are the Abu Sayyaf group, which is notorious not only for bombings in the past, but also for piracy and for kidnapping for ransom, also often targeting foreign nationals. At the moment, that group is thought to hold at least 5 hostages, one of them a Dutch national, 2 Indonesians, 2 Malaysians, and a Filipino. So that's the group that the authorities think did this, also because they're saying that that's the only group in that area that has the wherewithal to perpetrate such an attack, Anya.
Let's talk about possible reasons. Could this attack be linked to last week's referendum on Muslim autonomy in the southern Philippines?
So far, it's a bit too early to tell, also because there is no clarification yet on who is behind this attack. But there is, of course, a possibility. Sulu is a part of the southern Philippines that rejected the referendum. And these groups, if it is, in fact, the Abu Sayyaf group, for example, these groups stand to benefit from instability. And the national police chief has said whoever is behind this attack wants to sow chaos and wants to show force. So maybe their aim was to show that there's still a credible threat. And also, as I said, they stand to benefit from instability because as long as the Filipino army is putting out fires in other places, they have less forces to concentrate on these groups as well. So there is a reason to believe that in the wake of this autonomy law that was passed in that referendum, maybe these groups want to destabilize that region a bit further. Anya?
Our Southeast Asia correspondent, Bastian Hartig, thanks so much.